So thanks so much for watching, everyone. I'd like to introduce Nick Ross, who's with CMTrading. Nick, thanks so much for coming online with me.
It's my pleasure, definitely. It's my greatest pleasure finally to speak to you. We have been corresponding through emails quite some time. Haven't really had a chance, and thank you for inviting me for the broadcast as well.
Do you mind just introducing yourself to my viewers and telling us about your history?
Yes, I am the head of the IB department. This is the business referral department where we have people which are basically on this referral program where they're bringing other clients through them and receiving specific services, better services, obviously, because they're coming through specific IBs in this case, which is you. Now, what I have been doing myself over the course of my 6 years of experience so far within this whole market is that I have actually been every position that you can think of. I have been a person who have been really just calling people just to make introduction of the company, which is the smallest position you can be. I have been a market specialist. I have the capability and the resources to actually be a market specialist who is capable of working with clients directly on the platforms, directly giving them education, directly giving them service, helping them set up signals, helping them understand the market themselves. I have also been a manager to this kind of a department with all kinds of people, and currently I am the head of the whole department for business referrers, which is spread out through different countries. Maybe some of you know, maybe you know, is that CMTrading is currently located in Africa, in South Africa, in Nigeria, just this year actually, in Dubai, in Europe, in Cyprus, in Bulgaria, in Romania. We have many offices among the globe right now, and we're obviously expanding even more. As I mentioned, we opened a new one in Nigeria just this year. Just this month, actually, we opened the doors. So if there's any Nigerian people, by any means, please ask and visit the office. We will be glad to see you there inside as well.
That's wonderful to hear. So it seems like you've got quite a bit of knowledge about CMTrading. Do you mind telling my viewers, like, what's the benefit for traders with trading with CMTrading? What makes you guys different?
I mentioned it slightly in the presentation just a little bit before. So every client, experienced or non-experienced, it really does not matter. All of the clients receive the exact same services. What I mean by that is that the reason why CMTrading has been on the market for 12 years so far, like we have been sustaining a good reputation for 12 years so far, while other brokers have not actually lasted so long, or new ones have appeared. Regardless, is because our services have been what we call set in stone, meaning that we do not change them based on time or based on the events. Or no, we have a completely free of charge services, which include, first of all, education, which is very, very important. Why? Because essentially, let's say let's imagine that I'm an experienced person. If I decide I want to deposit money, I want to trade, I want to make an income. If I deposit this amount of money and I go to the application, to the platform, what am I going to do then? I do not know what to do. So this is where we come in as a broker to actually provide you with all this education in order for us to make sure that you're going to be profitable, or at least be advised and know how to deal with all of this. Even after that, our secondary services that we actually assign to you, first of all, you have an account manager, who is the person who helps you with verification, basic details, follow-ups, support emails, everything that you need to, of course, have. And then you have also a market specialist, which is a person who works with you after you deposit your money, meaning that this person will be by your side and he will be giving you services such as continuous education on the platform, continuous education on analysis, technical and fundamental at the same time, continuous education on how to understand the whole concept of trading. Money management, which is very important. One thing we like to say is not how good you are at an analysis or how good you are with making trades or how fast you trade. No, that really is not the case. The case is how well you manage your money, because your money is your is like your power. If you have more money, of course, you're more powerful. But if you manage your power to a good level, you're able to sustain more, which is very important. Regardless, we send trading signals 2 times throughout the day, morning hours, and then somewhere in the middle of the day. Also, we send trading signals which are completely free of charge as well. And one of our very much praised options, you may want to say, is that we have a copycat. This is social trading, where you can basically participate in a platform in which you're able to see a list of top ranked people. These are actually clients, not only our clients, but other clients as well. And through this way, you're able to see all of these people, what are they doing? You're able to see what are they trading. You're able to see when are they trading, how are they trading, how much they have made, how much they have lost, what is their risk level, what is their success level. You can see all of these details, and the best thing after that is that you can actually copy them, and the copy is automatic, meaning that you can just set your account in a way where it can copy a particular person, and you don't need to do anything about it. You can just let that person trade for himself, and you can tag along his trades as well, which makes it perfect for people who don't have time, for people who don't want to deal with this, for people who just want to make an investment and leave it be, for people who just want to, for people who don't want to engage themselves, because there's people who just don't really want to trade. They just want to make that investment and make it work for them. So you can use that option also, and just sit back, relax, and let the people who have studied, people who have experience, years behind their back, do all of that for you, again, completely free of charge. And as I mentioned, the most important factor here is that you can review their account before making that decision, before actually copying these trades. So that makes you perfectly safe, because if you're a person who want to just, let's say, stick to normal size trades, or stick to just continuous profits or continuous small trades, or trade once a week, you can find these specific people that do that and just go with the flow, pretty much.
So let me get this straight, right? You've got two methods of trading. A person can either trade by themselves, and you offer support in education, fundamental analysis, maybe technical analysis, signals every day. Or you have the copy trading, where instead of doing it all yourself, you can do it via copying someone else who has been successful. You can see all of their results. You can find out everything about them before you actually decide to follow them. Or you could do it yourself with the help of CMTrading.
Definitely, yes. You have those two options, and the best case scenario is that you can use both of the options at the same time. So what I'm saying is, let's say, for example, you have started with the copycat system, with the social automatic trading. You have done well. What you can choose to do is you can transfer a portion of the profits to a secondary account. You can create a sub account, as we call it. On that sub account, you can basically test your own self, and maybe you can start educating yourself. Obviously, experience is the best educator out there. There is no other way for you to actually educate yourself. Reading books, watching analysis, watching whatever it may be, end of the day, the experience is what obviously makes you the best educated person in this particular industry, which means that you can obviously use the copycat, and at the same time, you can trade manually yourself and still receive the services that we offer for both of those different aspects, which means that you can be educating yourself at the same time while also making money from the social trading if you don't feel comfortable yet doing it by yourself.
Okay, I understand. And at the moment, and the reason why we're speaking today is because you guys are running a few promotions at the moment, aren't you?
Definitely. Now, every client that comes through you in specific is actually bound to receive what you have listed here. As you can see, for first-time depositors only, if they start with our minimum deposit, which is 250 US dollars, they will be receiving a flat direct bonus of 50 USD to their trading account. If they decide to start with 500 US dollars instead, which would obviously give them a little bit more availability to the market, they will be receiving 150 US dollars as a bonus to their trading account. If they decide to start with 1,000, they will be receiving 300 US dollars. There is something that is not listed here, which I will be, of course, speaking of right now. There is a special promotion for specific people who would like to start with 1,000 plus. Now, let's say a client starts with 10,000 US dollars, for example, that particular client will be earning 30% on top of their investment, meaning that if they decide to deposit 10,000, 30% is equal to 3,000 US dollars as a bonus on top of their trading account. One thing I would like to just speak of, just very, very quickly about these amounts here that we have listed. 250 USD is our minimum deposit that you can start with. Now, usually when people come in and they start with 250 USD, they do not expect to actually to make a lot of money. Why? Because 250 USD in an actual regulated broker, which follows up on the people, trains them, educates them, makes them understand that you cannot really dive in that much in the market, meaning that you cannot really expect to make $1,000 out of it. Whoever tells you can make $1,000 or $5,000 with 250, either A, he got lucky, first of all, or B, there is something fishy. These are the two cases. The reason why I say that is because 250 just gives you a taste of waters, meaning that it helps you understand the market, helps you understand you can make money, don't get me wrong. Helps you understand what you can trade, how to manage your balance, how to manage your portfolio, what to focus on, how to focus on, how many trades to open at the same time, all of these things. So adding that bonus to your trading account will give you extra income to actually continue on supporting your account or being able to have more availability. Now, for majority of the brokers nowadays, they offer you deposits of $50, $100. But think about it realistically. What are you actually going to do with $100 deposit? When you think about it, $100 deposit, that means that you have to use very high leverage, which means that the risk level inside of your account now will be far more greater. For us personally, we really don't look at our clients as people who would gamble, because high leverage means high gambling. So what that means is if you start with 250, we can make sure that you're not going to be overexposing your account, and you're going to be definitely understanding the whole concept of trading, and definitely learning how to trade and still making money out of that. Because like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, it's not about how much money you make, it's not about how active you are, what you're trading, how you're trading. It's about managing your money well, because if you manage your money well, you will be profitable. That's guaranteed for sure.
So talking about that, what would you recommend is a good starting amount if you really want to make money and you are new?
I don't think new people should start with big amounts. I think that every person should start with a minimum. A reason behind that is, even if you have $10,000, if you don't know how to use it, definitely there is no way for you to make money. Obviously, you have the services from our side. I agree, yes. But again, it's better for you to go through case by case by case, meaning that first start with the currencies, see how the currencies feel, see how the Forex market feels, then go to have your first profit, have your first loss. It's very important to have your first loss. That's actually very mandatory to see how you emotionally feel about all of this, because emotions are very, very, very important here. See whether you're capable of taking a loss. See whether you close the trade prematurely, or you leave it be, as most people will advise you, because it's the right thing to do. So I would never advise a person to start with a big amount if he is not experienced and he is not capable of making the right decisions by himself. Otherwise, if you really want to know the question, to answer to that question, it really depends on your appetite of risk, and it really depends on what you're looking to make. Now, you can just as easy make a couple of $1,000s on a monthly basis if you have, let's say, $5,000, or you can just as easy make $1,000 if you have if you have 10,000. It really depends on what you're looking for and what you're going to be focusing on. because in this market, really, we can trade with everything. We have metals, stocks, indices, cryptocurrencies. You can deposit $10,000 right now, go for Bitcoin, for example, and immediately make $5,000 in the same day. So I cannot give you an adequate answer to this question because it depends on the client, pretty much.
But you guys do help beginners, like from starting with the $250, learning about trading, taking them step by step until they get to the point where they can be making the amounts that you suggest that they could.
Definitely, definitely. Every single one of our clients receives a market specialist. Now, we do not have the account types listed here, unfortunately. Something that we can discuss in a further notice, but uh, usually on 250, we do not actually offer a market specialist. But we understand that majority of the people that come, they don't have any experience. So we do make exceptions where we do assign them market specialists. We do work with them for 2, 3, 4 weeks, 1 month sometimes, before actually making the decision to say to the client, okay, you are not listed as, you do not actually have a market specialist because of your account type. Would you rather have one that's specifically designed to you? But still, we do offer them that particular service for 1 month, majority of the times, without even the clients without even the clients complying to having one. We do make this exception for every client. Definitely, yes.
Okay, well, I'm not going to keep you too long this time, Nick. I know it was a very quick organizing to get you on this recording. But thanks so much for coming and speaking to us about CMTrading and for these amazing promotions you guys are having. I'd like to invite you to come again so we can talk some more about CMTrading and the wonderful things that you guys are offering.
Definitely, definitely. It will be my pleasure. Whenever you need anything whatsoever, by any means, please get back to us. We have one. I would like to finish this with the reason why CMTrading has been 12 years already on the field, we have been working for 12 years nonstop, and we have won many awards so far about best performing broker and fastest withdrawals, whatever it may be, is because we're responsive, meaning that we listen to people. We understand that the clients are the ones which put you on the map. The clients are the ones which make you money. So if you don't respect your source, there is no way for that source to continue giving you more. So the clients are our top priority, which means that our services are directly targeted at them specifically. And that's the bottom line of it.
That is wonderful news. Nick, thanks again so much. I look forward to speaking to you soon. And viewers, if you guys want to take advantage of these promotions that CMTrading are running, then please check the link down below in the description, also scrolling at the bottom of this video, and open up your CMTrading account right now. Perfect. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Mr. Haruna. Wishing you a very good day. Take care.
Thanks.